Hi, I'm Sherry, and welcome to the Eyes Have It. Just a quick BOXYCHARM this evening. I just got back from a friend's birthday dinner. I had my Michael Stars Ruana from the FabFitFun, the big flowy thing, over this black mock turtleneck. Will you stop it, young lady? And black capris. Alright, so I think we'll save the big thing for last. Let's go for Eyebrows by MAC. Eyebrows by MAC. Which one would that be? This one. Okay, so this is an eyebrow pencil from MAC. And the color is, I don't know if the color is lingering or the type is lingering. I don't know. I'm thinking it must be lingering. Self-propelling, self-sharpening, and brow-defining. Okay. See, this is the thing I had with it. When I tried to use it when it first came, it feels really, really rough. So I tried to roll it up a little bit. It's not as bad then, but as you can see, well, let me try it where I'm lighter. Yeah, it's not like smooth, but it's okay. Not sure if the color would be right for me. So that retails for 18 bucks. Next is an Ultra Satin Lip by ColourPop. Okay, and I believe this is considered liquid lipstick. High pigmentation and a satin matte finish in liquid lipstick form to keep your lips soft and comfy all day. Retail price $6. Very, very reasonable. I have seen ColourPop on a lot of people's channels. I have not tried any yet. So when here's the problem for me. When I swatched this when I got the box the other day, I swatched it, I want to say, on top of my hand here somewhere, and it was forever drying down. Like, I kept touching it. I swatched something else next to it, some new lipstick I got or something, and the lipstick was fine, and then I kept touching this, and it was still wet, and it was still wet, and it was still wet. So finally I went and washed it out because I was afraid I was going to bump into something or rub it on something. So yeah, we'll see again right now how it goes, but that was kind of a bummer. Let me see, does that have a color on it? I think the color is Strut. Alright, the next thing is HD Powder by Studio Makeup. Retail price is $35. It's a lightweight HD powder. Sets makeup with a flawless finish. So that's this. And doesn't have a particular color or anything. I assume it's translucent. I don't know that for a fact. Okay, so it looks like this thing is going to have to come out in order to take the sticker off of this where the powder comes out. And I tried to get everything ready to show, but unfortunately I guess I didn't go far enough on getting this one ready because I can't get it out of there. Probably have to go at it with a butter knife from the side to get it out. So that is HD Powder by Studio Makeup. The only experience I've had with Studio Makeup, I think, so far are those little mini palettes that have been in the BOXYCHARM this summer. Alright, Brush Duo by Bodyography. Retail price is 20 bucks. One is for lining and one is for creating detailed eyeshadow looks. Okay. So, actually, I had just been thinking about buying a new flat shader brush. So, I don't know, this may be a good thing or not. I don't know. I felt the eyebrow one and wasn't tremendously impressed. I love the shape. I absolutely adore that shape. That is the shape of my Real Techniques one, which I adore. And every time I buy a more expensive shading brush, I end up going back to the Real Techniques one. I'm not hating the feel of this. I'm not sure if I'm loving it either. It's cut very straight. So like the Real Technique one is tapered down the sides, so you get a little bit more fluffiness. Not so sure yet about that. And then the liner brush is not something that I would normally use. Okay, get back in there. He doesn't want to go back in his little package. Okay, the other one is just your regular old, some people would use it as an eyebrow brush. Some people would use it as an eyeliner brush. I wouldn't use it for either, probably. All right, now this one I can't even get open. Ugh, I hate packaging. Oh, there we go. Can't get it open. So let's see. There you go. Just a nice angled brush. Well, it's not stiff, I can tell you that. But it is nice and small for fine work. All right. Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask by BOXYCHARM. Retail $20. It's an intensive weekly treatment for your hair to restore essential hydration and enhance your hair's resilience to protect against future damage. We've definitely gotten products from this company in the past in Boxy. I have not used many of them. Ooh. I can't identify the smell, but it smells pretty good. It smells like something like real common, like you've known since your childhood, but I can't think what it is. So this is a deep conditioning mask with no sulfates, no silicones, no parabens. So that's good stuff. And it's probably, yeah, it's relatively thick. Not super thick. The conditioning balm I have from Matrix Biolage is like really thick. Really, really thick. Alright, and the pièce de résistance. Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette by Pure, the Complexion Authority. And I adore the company Pure. Not so much their eyeshadows, but about everything else they sell, I love. It's filled with highly pigmented and silky smooth shadows. I'll be the judge of that. Use the colors in the vertical rows from top to bottom to add highlight, definition, and drop. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Very pretty. Sort of a faux marble design there. It's paper. It's pretty hefty though compared to the average palette. Nice and thick. Okay, so you got a little mirror there. And we have 3, 6, 9, 12 colors. Very neutrally for me. I'm just not a big neutral fan. I use them now and then, but not for all the time. There are some intriguing glitters down here. And let me see if everything else is matte. Can I find out? No, that's taped down too. Okay, the top row certainly looks matte. The second row does look matte. I don't think it's even into a satin. That third row looks very shimmery. Let's see if I can get my finger up under here. This one is intriguing to me. Pretty. The feel reminds me, the feel of this shadow reminds me of something I've received recently. I mean, relatively recently, last 2 or 3 months. So I'm thinking that might either be the little Blink palette with the 5 shades in it, or the Trolls palette, or the Chloe Morello palette. It is kind of creamy, but it's also very, like, just kind of swirling my finger around there. Even though it's very creamy and very shimmery, it still was like, it was almost like I was digging in the sand or something. It kind of dug up a bunch of stuff. You can see on the liner there. So yeah, this will probably be, very likely be a giveaway for me. It seems like when they give out palettes in BOXYCHARM, they give out a lot of neutral palettes. And I'm just not a neutral girl. And excuse my look tonight. Like I said, I was going out for my best friend's birthday tonight. And it's very hot and humid here today. Muggy. Ugh. So I got out of the shower and I did my hair and I started to do my face, my eyes. And I was like sweating while I was putting the makeup on. So they are jacked up. I mean, jacked up. They look okay from a distance, but not up close. So I didn't even bother putting any face stuff on, like my Charlotte Tilbury Healthy Glow. Been wearing that a lot lately for foundation. I didn't even bother because I was like just sweating profusely all the way down my face. But you know what I used the last couple times is that as a setting powder or a shine powder, is that It Cosmetics, I think it's called Pores No More, that I got in one of my last Ulta or Sephora hauls. I'm liking it. It makes